Welcome back to Car Alerts. The 2026 Mazda BT-50 arrives as a bold step forward for the brand in the pickup segment, aiming to blend rugged capability with Mazda's unique focus on design precision and driver engagement. Unlike some rivals that lean solely on brute force or stripped-down practicality, this pickup tries to deliver a balance of utility, refinement, and a touch of premium flair that Mazda injects across its lineup. Viewers who expect a raw workhorse may be surprised by the polished personality of this truck, while those who have been waiting for a lifestyle-oriented pickup that doesn't compromise capability will likely find themselves intrigued. The BT-50 has always been a contender in markets where midsize trucks matter most, but this 2026 version refines the formula further with advanced technology, more efficiency, updated styling, and stronger differentiation from its Isuzu D-Max counterpart, with which it shares much of its architecture. Mazda has not merely rebadged a platform here but infused it with its Kodo design language, cabin sophistication, and a driving character intended to stand out. Taking a closer look at the front reveals how Mazda's designers have worked to make this truck instantly recognizable within their family of vehicles. The fascia features a wide signature grille finished in gloss black on higher trims, with horizontal slats that connect seamlessly to slim LED headlights. The lighting signature borrows cues from Mazda SUVs, giving the BT-50 a cohesive look beside a CX-5 or CX-90, yet the proportions have been adapted for the pickup's brawny stance. A sculpted hood with sharp creases adds muscle, while the bumper integrates functional air channels for improved aerodynamics and cooling. Fog lamps sit neatly in blacked-out housings, avoiding unnecessary clutter, while skid plates on select trims provide a visual cue to off-road readiness. The overall impression at the front is one of restrained aggression, purposeful but not cartoonish, creating a truck that appeals both to lifestyle buyers who park in the city and professionals who take their rigs to work sites. Moving along the side profile, the BT-50 shows its practical foundation blended with design finesse. The wheel arches are pronounced yet squared off, housing alloy wheels ranging from 17 to 20 inches depending on trim. Mazda has kept the body sides taut, with a single sweeping character line running from the headlights through the doors into the tail lamps, tying the whole design together. Door handles and mirrors come color-matched on higher trims, while entry-level versions maintain a more utilitarian black finish. Side steps are integrated cleanly for easier access without disrupting the clean surfaces. The cabin proportions sit well balanced atop the bed, avoiding the awkward bulk that sometimes plagues pickups in this class. At the back, the BT-50 continues with a cohesive Mazda design identity rather than generic pickup styling. The tailgate is sculpted with a subtle indentation that houses the Mazda emblem, flanked by vertically oriented LED tail lamps that provide crisp illumination. The bumper is sturdy, integrating steps for easier bed access. A damped tailgate mechanism gives a premium touch, lowering smoothly without slamming down. Practical features include multiple tie-down hooks in the bed, a protective liner, and the option for a factory tonneau cover or sports bar, depending on trim. Higher grades even include a bed-mounted power outlet for tools or camping gear. Interior. Stepping inside, the 2026 BT-50 showcases why Mazda often receives praise for interiors that rise above their segment norms. Unlike some utilitarian competitors, the BT-50's cabin feels more aligned with a premium SUV than a stripped-back truck. The dashboard design features a wide horizontal layout with soft-touch materials across upper surfaces, stitched details, and metallic accents depending on trim. A large 10.1-inch central infotainment display dominates the middle, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while Mazda's own interface remains crisp and straightforward. Higher trims include a fully digital driver display with configurable layouts, while lower trims retain a combination of analog dials with a central screen. Seating comfort is another highlight, with supportive cushioning shaped to reduce fatigue on long drives. Upholstery ranges from durable fabric on base models to leather with perforated finishes on premium trims. Rear seats in the double cab provide adequate legroom and recline angles, making them usable for adults on longer trips, not just occasional use. Small details like padded door panels, thoughtful storage spaces, and a premium-feeling steering will help differentiate this truck from rivals that often prioritize toughness over comfort. Technology integration extends beyond the screen setup. Features such as adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and autonomous emergency braking come as part of Mazda's iActive Sense suite, raising safety standards in the midsize pickup category. Higher trims add surround view cameras, front parking sensors, and wireless charging pads, while practical conveniences include multiple USB-C ports, rear air vents, and a premium sound system tuned specifically for the cabin dimensions. Performance is central to a pickup, and the 2026 BT-50 maintains strong credentials while introducing refinements. Powertrain options remain focused on diesel for most markets, with a 3.0-liter four-cylinder turbo diesel delivering around 188 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque. This engine has proven itself in both towing strength and durability. Some markets will also see a smaller 1.9-liter turbo diesel tuned for efficiency, producing 148 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque, aimed at buyers who prioritize economy over outright muscle. Transmission choices include a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic, with power directed either to the rear wheels or through a selectable 4-wheel drive system. Off-road capability is enhanced by a locking rear differential, hill descent control, and a robust ladder frame chassis designed to take abuse. Ground clearance reaches over 240 mm, allowing serious approach and departure angles. Towing capacity sits at up to 3.5 tons, matching rivals like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux, while payload capability reaches just over a ton depending on configuration. Suspension tuning balances firmness for load carrying with enough compliance to maintain comfort when unladen, something Mazda has fine-tuned to avoid the harsh ride sometimes found in work-oriented pickups. On-road behavior is another area where Mazda tries to differentiate. Steering is weighted more naturally than in some rivals, offering better feedback through curves. The truck feels stable at highway speeds, resisting the floatiness that can sometimes afflict body-on-frame vehicles. Engine refinement is improved, with reduced clatter during idle and smoother delivery of torque across the rev range. Fuel economy figures remain competitive, with the larger diesel averaging around 8 liters per 100 kilometers in mixed use, while the smaller unit dips closer to 6.7 liters depending on load and terrain. Pricing for the 2026 Mazda BT-50 varies across regions, reflecting equipment levels and drivetrain options. Entry-level models start around the equivalent of $32,000 in markets where it is offered, providing essential features for those seeking a reliable workhorse. Mid-tier trims in the high 30s introduce alloy wheels, upgraded infotainment, and enhanced safety systems. Premium versions climb into the mid-40s, adding leather interiors, advanced driver aids, larger wheels, and off-road styling packs. Fully loaded models with 4-wheel drive, automatic transmission, luxury cabin features, and off-road accessories can approach or exceed $55,000 depending on market-specific taxes and equipment. This pricing structure positions the BT-50 competitively against Toyota Hilux, Ford Ranger, and Nissan Navara, with Mazda emphasizing design quality and cabin refinement as key differentiators. It stays true to Mazda's ethos of creating vehicles that connect with their drivers while ensuring the fundamentals of durability, towing, and off-road performance are uncompromised. For lifestyle-focused buyers, the updated styling, refined interior, and advanced technology could be enough to sway attention away from more established pickup giants. The BT-50 represents Mazda's confidence in delivering not just another truck but one with personality, presence, and purpose.